Hey, I'm Rob McGee, and this is the Normcore Pocket Scale V3. If you're looking for a scale upgrade, or you're just buying your first scale and want to make sure you get something quality, hang out for a few minutes, and you'll know whether this is the right scale or not for you. The scale is compact at 3.9 inches by 3.7 inches and 3/4 of an inch thick, which means it will work well for espresso and most manual brewing scenarios. The Pocket Scale V3 is built from aluminum, not plastic, and that gives it a premium look and a premium feel. It's an accurate scale, it's very responsive. It does have a weight range of 0.3 grams all the way up to 3,100 grams with an accuracy down to the 1/10 of a gram. And that is the level of precision that you want when you're measuring a dose or you're dialing in a new espresso. You won't need to use your phone or a separate timer with this scale because the V3 has a built-in timer. The display is crisp, it's easy to read, and it's bright enough for any lighting situation. If you're like me, you wake up in the morning, you don't want to turn on all your lights, but you do want to be able to see your scale when you're making a pour over. This is perfect for that. The battery is rechargeable via USB-C, which is a nice touch, and a single charge will give you days of use, which makes it ideal for not only home baristas like you, but people with espresso carts or even that own a busy cafe. It does come with a silicone cover that protects against spills and damage. One thing that I would call out though, hey, this video is brought to you by robscoffeeguide.com. That's my website, and it's where I write articles related to the videos that I upload to YouTube. So if you want to sign up for my newsletter, that's linked in the description. That way you'll never miss a video or miss a post, and I would really appreciate it. So thanks for your support, and now back to the video. If you're using a spouted portafilter, the fit on this scale isn't great. It works, but it's a little tricky and can be a little wobbly. If you're using a dosing cup or a bottomless portafilter, you're not going to have any issues. It's perfect for that. The Pocket Coffee Scale V3 comes with 4 brewing modes: manual mode, espresso mode, auto time pour over mode, and pour over brew ratio mode. And switching between these modes is super simple using the adjustment wheel that's on the back. I really enjoy it. I think it's a nice touch. It's better than trying to cram that into the user interface on the front of the scale. I would also say that while the pour over brew ratio feature is available to you, I don't know who actually would use that. I feel like people that have this or are looking for this scale would already know what brew ratio they're going for, and so they don't need the scale to tell them that. There's an independent power button on the back, and the scale does have a sleep mode so that you can just leave it on and it's not going to drain your battery. It'll just go to sleep, and when you're ready to use it the next time, you just hit a button and you're back in action. You can also adjust the sound setting, so if you prefer a silent operation, you won't have to deal with unnecessary beeping. I like beeps, and I like the beep on this scale. Beeps should be nice. Other manufacturers should take note of this because not all scales make a nice sound like this. Some people aren't going to like what I say next, but I think this scale offers nearly all the functionality of the Akaya Lunar, which I own and I do like, but without the price tag. And that price tag is really for features that 95% of people aren't going to use, like flow rate tracking, like Bluetooth app connectivity. You can buy it if you want. You're probably not going to use them. This scale's 60 bucks. And it's a good buy for anyone who's serious about their coffee, whether they have a cart or they're a home barista or they have a busy shop. It's sleek, it's rechargeable, it's precise, it's everything you want in a coffee scale and nothing you don't want. If you're interested in this scale, I have links in the description. You can check those out. If you buy through those, I do get a little bit of a kickback. That's a great way to support the channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave those in the comments. Until next time, peace.